Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Here we've got a couple of big targets who will try to be key contributors in both the pass and run games today. It's the Raiders going up against the Broncos. Now let's head down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 2 matchup.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. Kickoff looming in this AFC West matchup as we join you from O.co Coliseum.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms. It always gets ratcheted up, the intensity that is, when you got a divisional matchup at your hands like you do today.
Yeah, everybody gets into the games like this. The players, there's a little animosity built up because you've already played the team once. The coaches, you know, they're in those film rooms designing plays for the second time around. They get into it, so it just makes the game more emotional, more fun to watch. Can't wait to see it.
The Broncos are back deep, waiting for the kick return.
The Raiders ready to get this action started. This game is underway. Takes off from the 5. Kings there to take him down.
So we've got a young quarterback with some experience stepping onto the field today for the first time.
Yeah, he's got a lot of talent, and it's just a matter of time until he takes that experience and matches it with all of his talent and becomes one of those guys that we say, hey, the game is going to hinge on him. I think he's very close to that.
Let's go.
First down at the 40. Brings it into his body. Here's a look at the Broncos offense. They'll be trying to cut down on the turnovers. A week ago, they gave away the football 2 times.
Second and 6.
Has it right on the sideline, inbounds.
As I look at all these great tight ends in the NFL now, it makes me think of the NBA. These are power forwards who said to heck with that. They want to be pass catchers, and they're good at it.
An open lane.
The defense cannot give up these long runs. You have to hustle to the ball, get a lot of people around the ball carriers to make sure they don't take short gains and turn them into long ones.
So, first and goal to go. The Broncos. What a first series. Touchdown. And Phil, what a way to make a statement by scoring so early in this game.
You know, Jim, I love making statements, and that's what this team did. They went out there and told the opposition, we are better, we're tougher, and take that.
The Broncos lined up now for the point after. Extra point was good.
They'll take it at the 20.
At quarterback, the young man, there's been a lot of buzz around him at 6'3" out of Fresno State, Derek Carr.
First down at the 20.
Murray's going to take the handoff now. And now let's take a look at the Raiders offense. Last week, they never turned the football over once.
Second down and 8.
Out again. Gains 17.
When you get aggressive safeties, you like to get up there and try to stop the run. The post route is an awesome way to take advantage of that. Go down the field 10 to 12 yards, plant that outside foot, run towards the goalpost. Nice throw by the quarterback.
Murray's on the toss. Gets the football.
Let's set the defensive starters. Second down following the run.
The Broncos with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Carr's back in shotgun formation. Catch made.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
3rd and 6. Looking across the middle.
If this last sequence is any indication, this defense is going to give that quarterback fits as this game goes along.
It was a good series for the defense, no question about it. They learned a lot there. Let's see if they can do it more as the game goes along.
He's going to try and return this punt.
Gains 17.
The Broncos go, there's 3 parts to every football game: offense, defense, and special teams. What a play for the special teams here. Good punt return, good blocking. They get it done.
The Broncos offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for them. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out, and they got it done. If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
The Broncos take it from the 38.
Wide to the left.
It's wide open. Gains 16.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
From the shotgun. And it's swatted away.
This defensive front has been the talk all week long. And Phil, we met with them in our production meetings this week. They know they'll have a chance to get to the quarterback today. Out of the shotgun formation.
Finds his mark.
Well, these tight ends of the NFL now, they make the catches down the field. They're fast. They can do it all. And everybody is looking for that all-in-one. A guy that can block at the line of scrimmage, who can catch the football well, and has the speed to make it happen once he catches it.
Has his man.
Taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
Phil, everything is going right for this team at this point. We're still in the first quarter. What must the coach on the other side be thinking?
He's thinking, hey, can we get this game over with and can I get out of here? He can't believe it. After a full week of hard work and preparation, and to come out and play like this is absolutely uncalled for.
The Raiders ready to return the kickoff.
And no return as this goes for a touchback. The Raiders bringing their offense onto the field. It wasn't a very productive possession for them last time out, partner. They ended up punting.
Well, you know what it was? It was a good feeling out process. So they got some knowledge by watching the defense and what defenses they tried on them. So you got to take advantage of that knowledge and come out here and make some plays.
First down at the 20.
With two hands, he has it.
The post route, deep down the field, going towards the goalpost. It's not called enough in this league. Nice throw by the quarterback.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. First down at the 37. Rocked for a loss on that tackle.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
The Broncos with a nickel look here on defense. The Raiders will take the snap from the 35. And this will end up as a 2-yard loss.
Third long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league will run a draw play on third long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a first down, man, that's just great.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Good job by the defense. They're well taught, well schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the first down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have fourth down.
He's going to challenge the punt coverage. Tackled down at the 22. And the fans here get more decked out in costume than any other site in the league. Overstock.com Coliseum, the home to the Raiders.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
He makes the catch. And that's a gain of maybe 5.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. When you're running fast, you have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
The Broncos from the 27 has his man. He's tackled right at the 31.
The Broncos, that time, they can't get big yards, but the throw and catch picks up a few, and his third down's much easier with this situation.
The Broncos snap it at the 31.
Now cutting to the right side, looking for some open space.
Third and short, I don't know what you do anymore. I've given up. Do you throw it? Do you run it? Do you have that kind of faith in your offensive line? Well, the offense does. They run the football. Great job by the offensive lineman, giving that running back a chance to get that first down.
For a gain of about 5.
Well, we don't see this too often. This is a speed back, but a good job that time just running right through the tackle and breaking it.
The Broncos come to the line with a bunch set.
Second down and 5.
The Broncos facing third down. A week ago, they were not up to the challenge. The Broncos in the pistol formation. They'll run it here.
He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Raiders defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop the runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
Needing 5 to move the chains. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends.
The Broncos take it from the 43. Gets it out for the completion.
The Broncos that time go for it on fourth down, and they fail. I did not understand the decision, but you got to make sure your team doesn't get down from that. You got to keep them up.
Loss of 4 on the play. The Raiders will take the snap from the 40.
They go draw.
Murray's brought down after picking up only a yard.
Murray's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
2nd and 9 coming up. The Broncos sat at the line. Dime package. The Raiders have it at the 39.
And that's a 2-yard gain.
Murray's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
The Broncos defense now is going to go nickel. The Raiders from the 37. Cooper is going to pull in the bullet pass.
Good job by the quarterback completing that pass against the zone defense. Look for the open space when you throw against zones. That's what he did, and he got the nice completion.
First down at the 17. They are all over him behind the line of scrimmage, and a loss of 1.
First half winding down as we return from the 2-minute warning. Second down and 12. And they get the sack.
Not a good job by the quarterback that time. Inside of 2 minutes in the first half, you got to get rid of the football. If nobody's open, just throw it away. That time, he loses yards by taking the sack.
The Raiders from the 32. Murray's there to catch the ball to handle, and he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run.
Like a hustle, bad tackling, you name it. They allowed the short throw and catch to go all the way down the field for a score.
And the extra point is good.
Carr's going to look on now from the sidelines. That last drive, he contributed more than 50 yards in the air.
And he's met head on right there at the 20. The Broncos got off to a quick start here, put up a lot of points in the first quarter, and that has staked them to the lead, even though they have simmered down offensively since.
Well, what I would say, at first, they were very aggressive in their play calls. They were attacking the defense, and I think they got a little satisfied, Jim, about the lead. They pulled back, and it's hurt them a little bit here. The Raiders guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands.
The Broncos are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here.
3rd and short following the completion.
The Raiders lined up in the nickel.
Let's go.
Out of the gun. The Broncos now move the chains. That's his 4th catch of the day. And Phil, you look at this offense right now, they've got a quarterback who's moving the football through the air, and that's a big reason why they're leading this game.
That's right. That's why they're leading the game. Boy, I'd hate to be a defensive back out there today. The wide receivers are good. The quarterback is hot. They've got awesome rhythm, and that's why they're playing so well.
That's going to be a timeout charged to the offense.
The line of scrimmage, the 36.
Let's go.
First down at the 36. Airing it out. The ball is charged loose.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
Get ready.
2nd down and 10.
He's got the catch. And he's tackled down after picking up the first. The Broncos call a timeout here. They have 0 timeouts remaining.
It's first down as they head to the line.
Now he's going to change the play and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
As his target. The Broncos have driven inside the red zone, and last week they were so effective inside the 20. First and goal from the 10. Flag comes out.
Holding offense.
The defense accepts the penalty.
Still first down.
The Broncos come out in the pistol.
First and goal.
A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. And that's going to do it for the first half, folks. We'll be back to Raiderland for the start of the second half after this. Okay, Larry, looking sharp back in that studio. Thank you for that. And now we're ready to get the third quarter underway as these teams take the field. It'll be a touchback. The Raiders talked things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
Second down, 2 to go.
And the target, no one's going to get him now. The 20, the 10, nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. They had to come out and erase any deficit as quickly as they could, Phil. And that touchdown here in the third has certainly done that.
They did it. They erased that deficit. They tied this game up, and what they have done, they put all the pressure on the other team's offense now.
Carr's going to have a tough time upstaging what he did on that scoring drive, passing for over 80 yards against a defense that had no answers for him. And he's on the sidelines and out of bounds. That return's good for about 10. The Broncos come out onto the field, now looking to get something positive going here to take the lead in this game, Phil, as we start the second half.
Yeah, they would like to do that. Of course, you always want to take the lead, but when you get into the second half and you get on top, man, it starts to put the pressure on the other team. So that's their thinking. I think they will come out here and be very aggressive to start the second half.
Second down after the incompletion. Will go ground. Now makes the move to the right. And he gains maybe 3. He's averaging right around 7 yards per carry on the game.
You got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up short gain.
3rd and 7. Got the completion. 3rd catch today so far. How about the way he always locks in and concentrates on the catch?
Man, he's got hands like glue. When you shake his hand, he can break yours because that's how strong they are. So not surprised to see him just reach out and just snatch the football out of the air.
That leads us to second down. Right back to him one more time. And a gain of 4. He's now over 60 yards rushing on the ground.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to. And also, it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Pretty outstanding work by the defensive coordinators in this one today, Phil. 3rd quarter, and it's all about the D.
Yeah, give the defensive coordinators a lot of credit. They came into this game with awesome game plans, and the players right on top of everything, and they've played well.
Again, we'll try and return this one. They'll mark him at the 34, and a run back of about 14. The Broncos allowed a ton of passing yards on that last drive.
Yeah, look, I'm not going to fault the players. I think the coverages that they used in that drive were wrong. They've got to change up this time to give the players a better chance for having some success.
Encroachment, defense.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line. First down at the 39. Ted Ginn has the catch. Taking another look at the stats here, we have a wide receiver who has put together a complete game, Phil.
It has been a tremendous game, Jim, no doubt about it. Now we understand why guys want to be wide receivers in the NFL instead of running backs. So many more ways to get the football and much easier to make plays happen once you get it.
That's reception number 2 for him. The Raiders have been quite good all season at throwing the football, and it's been another game like that today. Carrs continued to be one of the best field generals in the game.
I just love the way he dominates everything with the football team, especially on the offensive side, Jim. We see he's in command of everything, and, of course, we see all the great plays he makes.
The Raiders, in a tie game, have to like their chances the rest of the way with the way their quarterback is playing. Carr's been all but unstoppable.
He has been unstoppable here today. You want to win it? Well, Jim, we always hear it's a quarterback-driven league, and we are seeing that in today's game. Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
Second down and 6. They give it to him on the counter. They deck him in the backfield.
The Raiders offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job at the offensive line.
Carr's got it in the gun. And he's forced to the ground.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the third down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
The field goal attempt is good. It's good.
And as we near the fourth quarter, that field goal has put them in great position to take control of the game, Phil.
Yeah, great job getting the field goal, and I'll tell you what it does. You know, late in the third quarter, there's limited possessions left in the football game. Now you got to manage the clock the right way and come out here with a victory.
The Broncos stalled on their last drive, forced a punt. So now the offense comes back out onto the field.
Yeah, they're coming back out. They lack confidence, and I understand why. They came out, couldn't get anything done. The defense was flying around making the plays. They got to change the tempo of this game.
He's now got 70-plus yards on the ground. Second down after going to the ground game the first play.
Get ready.
Handoff. And it's Curtis Lofton who makes the play.
The Broncos did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and, you know, you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
Get ready. Let's go. 30 yards.
First down at the 41. Stands in the pocket. Sanders comes up with the ball.
The tackle by Curtis Lofton.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the first down, though.
Let's go. Blue 95.
Second and 8. Easy catch there. No one near him.
Well, if you guard the tight end close, sometimes that doesn't matter. They're so big and they got long arms, they can still make the catch. Quarterbacks give them a chance. They get it done.
Dropping back 3. Pulls it in. Green's tackled down at the 32. The Broncos are still in possession as we get this final quarter underway. The Raiders defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. They'll mark him at the 29. Phil, today we've seen a running back who was putting up some big rushing totals.
Jim, sometimes I get tired of talking about the quarterbacks and wide receivers, how well they're doing. What a good change of pace to watch the game evolve around a running back. And, man, this guy is taking advantage of those opportunities.
The Broncos get a first down.
The Broncos just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense. Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here. The Raiders defense is so fast and so powerful. That time on the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
Second down and 11. Running away from the pressure. He'll throw it over the middle. Reaches out and grabs it.
Jim, the defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone. But there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold them.
First and goal from the 3.
Gets away from the pressure. A player is down on the field, and the training staff comes out, and we'll step aside for just a moment. The defense loading up on the line, getting set for this snap.
Second and goal. And this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing one.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's third and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
What a drive this has been. Quarterback sneak. Runs it across for the touchdown. At the most critical time, they found the end zone and taken the lead. It's up to the defense now to hold on to it.
Yeah, that's what they've done. They put the pressure on their defense, go out there and finish this game off. And hey, look, you always got to feel good as a defensive player when you take the field with the lead.
The Raiders looking for a big return and hoping to find a way to regain the lead. Scores 21-17. Catches it at the 2 and starts his return. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The Raiders put some points on the board on the previous possession. Although it was just a field goal, Phil, they'll be looking to add some more right here.
Oh, absolutely. I think they were disappointed in that last drive. You got it going. You think, here comes a touchdown, and it doesn't work. And you kick a field goal. So a little disappointed. That should give them some momentum to get tougher and make this happen and get a touchdown.
The Raiders have it at the 29. It's wide open. Carr's going to cut his losses here as he slides to a finish.
It's not as easy as it looks. That quarterback, good job of sliding before he takes the hit that time.
These guys need to make something happen on offense with time beginning to run out. From the gun.
And Crabtree's got the catch and the first. That's his third catch of the day.
The Raiders, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
Carr's completion percentage, 90% on the day. Taking another look at the stats here, we have a wide receiver who has put together a complete game, Phil.
It has been a tremendous game, Jim, no doubt about it. Now we understand why guys want to be wide receivers in the NFL instead of running backs. So many more ways to get the football and much easier to make plays happen once you get it.
Welcome back, and the defense trying to hold on to this lead with 2 minutes to go.
The Raiders have it at the 34. Murray's ready to run off the screen.
That's a gain of 6.
Every play is huge now. Second down on the way.
If you think you can get a playoff quickly and not use a timeout, you go with a hurry-up offense. That time, a good job by the coach and the quarterback.
First down. Pressure on every snap now.
And now trailing. Obviously, they need to score, and they need to do so in a hurry.
Yeah, everybody knows this hurry-up offense is going to come about. On the defensive side, do not give up the big play.
Timeout won't be used here. They'll go to the hurry. Carr's going to take it from the gun. Should have had it. One team's running the football, the other is passing, but both are working with their game plans.
Yeah, they both are working. As you look down there on the field, one set of running backs are really happy. On the other side, the wide receiver group, they're really happy. So as long as you get it done, that's all that matters.
Carr's standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. And it's knocked down.
Defense.
Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way.
All right, here we go. Wide and yay.
No margin for error from just outside the goal line.
Stewart's all over that offense and brings him down. Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way.
You know, you go to the hurry-up offense so you can get a high number of plays in, but also you don't want to use the timeout. When you get third and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
The Raiders continue to find themselves in games that come down to the wire. A week ago, they secured a victory, but they trail in this one right now, partner.
In the NFL, your whole season really evolves around how you play in the close games.
He will not get away. He's taken down for the sack.
They bring back out the offense to go for it. Back at the line. They're going for it on fourth. They try to convince them otherwise, but that's a false start on the offense.
False start. Offense.
Going for it on fourth down. They'll go for it on fourth down. Late stages. And the flag is down. Unable to bring it in.
Holding. Defense.
First down. Pressure on every snap now. The Broncos with a nickel look here on defense. First and 10. And he's thrown to the ground. The Raiders are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Second down, late in the fourth quarter. The Raiders have it at the 24. The catch is made. All the way home, just in time, a late touchdown.
Well, how about that drive by the offense? My gosh, you're behind. It's late in the game, and they methodically just march it down there and get the touchdown and take the lead.
So now as they get set for the kickoff, they pushed ahead, and with one more stand on defense, they can win the game. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. And this, it would seem, is the possession that will decide this football game. This is the guy right here who lives for a moment like this.
Oh, he does. This moment, think about this offense, how much talent this quarterback has. And they have an offense that's so diverse. They have so many plays. Hey, I feel sorry for the defense in a situation like this.
Has the catch. The Broncos signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. The Broncos had a moment to breathe and now huddle back up while they're right now in field goal range. First down at the 24. He's got the catch. Gains 12.
Well, when you see a play like this by the offensive player, That is a great reflection on the coach. You can tell they've gone over these situations. When you're fighting the clock and you can get out of bounds, get it done. Good job by the offensive player there. Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
On the money. Broncos. Touchdown. Finding the end zone for the first time this season. What an amazing finish to this one. A winning touchdown on the final play of the game.
And what a throw by the quarterback. He put it right on the money. And a nice catch by the receiver. Awesome job on the last play of the game.
And this is Ginn running it out. And he will not score. This game is over. That return's good for about 21. The Raiders offense comes out here, Phil, desperately looking to put a drive together that can give them a chance here late to win this game.
Always the tough thing to do in a situation like this for the offense is don't try to make the big play. Let it happen. Take a short gain if that's what the defense is giving you, especially on first down. Get this drive started by doing the right thing.
What a game it was. Comes down to a touchdown to win it at the end.
Nothing like scoring late in the game to win it. When everything is on the line, the tension's there, the crowd's into it, and you make the play to win that game, it doesn't get any better.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nance saying so long.